What's up, everybody? Uh, I'm out here at the work checking on the garden. So we rocking and rolling this morning. We rocking and rolling in about the middle of summer now. Well, not the middle, but summer just getting going. So let me show you what I'm looking at. Just to get you to see overall, see how everything looking green, right? But you got to come out here and check because the heat, like we in that real heat now, it's triple digits every day. With that heat index, so it's like 105, 106 in the hottest part of the day. But see, that's okra. See, the okra doing all right. The okra can tolerate the heat. I done started putting mulch around it. I'm gonna finish that in the morning. But let me show you. See, that's one of them squashes right there. The heat didn't kill it. What it was, I had some bugs in here. I had to throw down some insect stuff. The bugs was eating the roots, right? But I caught them, about a week ago. See how it ain't all the way died yet? But the heat, that's what the heat do. So I don't think it's dead. It's just that the heat put a lot of stress on your vegetables, on your plants rather. See, here goes a squash I just planted too, especially the young ones like that one. See, I just planted that. Was that this weekend? Last week I planted it last week. But see how the heat, it ain't dead, but that's how hot it's getting. It's putting a lot of stress on it. But it'll be all right. But you got to come back here. You got to keep an eye on your veggies, especially the young stuff. That's another young butternut squash. See, it's okay though, but you got to make sure, you keeping water to it. See, now look at this. See how green that is? No problem. See, heat tolerant, but you got to keep an eye on your stuff. Hold on, let's go over here. Same thing, I put some cabbage in. See how the cabbage, one of them kind of a little shabby. That's because of the heat, but see the other one. So that's what I'm doing. You got to check your water. Make sure your soil damp. Especially if you put new stuff in the ground. That's the tricky part. Hold on, let's check this out real quick. Got some more peppers almost ready to jack. Let's go check this out though before I get distracted. See, I planted some collard greens about 2 weeks ago. See, they're doing pretty good. See that one in the middle? So your plants can tolerate the heat, but you just got to be cautious. I mean, you got to be consistent. Right. Here go one more. See these? We just planted them sweet potatoes this weekend. See, they look a little rough, like, oh man, they ain't gonna make it, but they all right. Probably in the morning, I'll show you a video in the morning. They'll probably look like they fresh and live because it's just the heat. What the heat do is it's like you being outside. They put a lot of like stress on you. So that's what you got to check for. That's what you got to check for. Make sure they ain't completely, stressed out in a sense. That water help keep up with that. I got one right there. That's one of them sweet potato slips. That one looking kind of rough. I don't know if that one gonna make it. But see the other ones, they gonna be all right. That's just how I go though. Cause when you plant, when it like where I'm at, this East Texas heat is hot. It is hot. So you taking the chance on planting in the summertime out here because it's just so hot. you know, without shade cloth or, you know, trees, planting them in the shade. You know, you take a chance. But hey, man, it's how you learn. Cause see, if you learn how to do it like this, man, that's just more, man, that's another tool in your belt. You know what I'm saying? That mean that give you a longer part of the growing season, because a lot of people, they won't, so they'll plant like in March. So when it get to 9 July, they can harvest, and then they don't worry about planting no more till like September if they got the climate, if you're in a zone where you can plant a couple of winter crops. But if you a little bit north, that's it. Once you plant in March and you harvest, most of the time you done. You know what I'm saying? When you get to the summer. You see what I'm saying? So, but if you learn how to grow through the summer, man, it's another tool in your belt. That's all. All right, y'all. I know I'm sounding a little tired, man. You know, be long days, but it's all good. I'll catch y'all in the next video.